Welcome to Valley Children's Stadium, everyone, the home of the Fresno State Bulldogs. And for a team whose mantra is anytime, any place, anywhere, it's always good to be home. And these fans have shown out for the clash we have ahead of us. Today we're set for a clash between these two rivals from the Mountain West. Toe to leather. Here he comes with the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Fresno State's offense is on the field for the first time today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Fresno State will have to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Let's see what he can do with it. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he can hurt you, and he can be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to...
There he goes. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go. Running to the left. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Out of the gun, they give to the back. Just enough room to gain a 3rd and short coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Absolutely perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Man, it's fun to watch defense that just, they look so in sync and coordinated. And watching the tape coming into this week's game, you could tell last week, this defense was dialed in. They don't give up big plays. They don't give up points. They make you earn everything.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Fresno State will have to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch at the 30. He gets a block. They make the stop, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's see what the call is.
Holding, receiving team.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Handoff from the gun. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Frost. Finds his big tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Makes the grab. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Rides the back and leaves it. Turning it on. Lean for the wire. Touchdown.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
And he tacked on the extra point. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Working that left side now. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
I love those smashes where you can hear it up here, Reese. Goodness gracious, you can hear the contact. Such a big lick. The offensive guy doesn't hold on to the football. Huge momentum swing. Big turnover forced by the defense.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. To the air. It's Frost. They've got the screen set up. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. They try to get it outside on the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Snags it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Bounds into the end zone for a touchdown. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Might be changing the route. They'll move the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's Frost. Gets it out fast. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Right down the boulevard. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. He'll pull it down and run. He gets the job done. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Snags it. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Trying to take it back. Offense is game. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Running back searching for a hole. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
That will be enough to move the chains and give them a 1st down in the red zone at the 14. New set of downs after the completion. On the move, it's Tyson. Takes it into the end zone. Touchdown. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way. Start. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. That's why they call them the hand. They'll have to get it to the 37 on 3rd down. Back to pass, it's Jarvis. Got his man on the right. They'll pick up enough yardage for the... Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Might be calling a hot route. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Huge play in the red zone. 3rd and goal coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. And that is no good. Now the this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you'll perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, Dave.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks and you start to string.
Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself. Make those plays. Don't make the big mistakes.
Got his man.
And that's a really nice route by the wide receiver, just understanding I got to win right now. I got to get inside of that guy, and I know I'm going to get contact. You run over the middle of the field on a slant, you're going to get hit. Nice job securing the catch, making the play.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Surging forward on the sneak.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall, Dave.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a
breaks into the open. The tag. All the way into the end zone for a touchdown.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
And the point after is good. And he's going to try to return this one. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Rides the back on the option to give. He has the first and still on his feet. Oh, a lot of space. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds. That last play changed everything on this possession. They've got it 1st and 10 inside the 30. It's complete on the right side. Nice throw, great catch, easy glide into the end zone for the touchdown. Looking for the tie with the extra point. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. To the ground with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Davis will throw. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. So they couldn't get it done on 3rd down. Now they'll line up in punt formation. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. He might want another play. Lost one deep down the right side. And the deep shot was knocked away incomplete, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's get the call.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. At the 40, there he goes. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way. He now has 106 yards on the ground, and just another day at the office for the national leader in rushing. And the diving catch down the right side. And it's caught. Touchdown. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Arkansas needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Fayetteville behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Notre Dame. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Takes a handoff. It's Sims. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Davis looking to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Harris. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Looking downfield on first down. Unloads it downfield. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Quarterback moving. He felt the heat, trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or 2. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got a man. It's Harris. Getting closer and closer to midfield, out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 47.
Really nice job by the defense there. You're trying to force the quarterback to throw the football in front of you and allow your guys to square up and make a tackle out in space. You got to force the ball carrier to do something special after the catch. Not able to do it there, so really nice tactic by the defense.
Nice job. A little hang time, getting it up in the air. It's coming inside the 10. That thing goes inside the 5-yard line. That is exactly how you draw it up.
Gonna run it. It's Tyson. Gives him a little more breathing room. A 3-yard gain out to the 7. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. It's Jarvis. Here comes the heat. Makes the catch down the right side. Wide open spaces. No one's gonna get him. Touchdown.
And man, what a game-changing tight play. The offense throwing the football deep in their own end, and they're probably thinking to themselves, hey, let's just get some more space. Let's try to get a first down and give ourselves room to work with. What an individual effort by the receiver after he had the ball in his hand, taking it all the way, coast to coast on that touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The inside handoff. Nice move there. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Davis will throw. They're setting up the screen. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got him downfield. Nice pickup there, gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. On the option. Now the toss. Oh, he's got some space. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. They'll run it from the gun. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Ball at the 38, the defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. Got the first down and still on his feet. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? Oh, they're after him. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here.
Stop me when you've heard this before. First down. First down. First down. Just continuing to put first downs together. So far, this defense, they just can't find any answers.
He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this. Assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Tyson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
He's got it along the sideline. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. Whole situation changed after that last big play. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 39. There he goes. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. This offense needs to avoid getting in its own head, getting domed up with its play calling in the red zone. On the run, it's Sims. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Davis looking to pass. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. It's snagged in the end zone. Touchdown.
They really focused on this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right
Your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Leaves it with the running back. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
And the defense is doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking for room. It's Tyson. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Now facing a 3rd and long. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They go to the ground. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the 3rd quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
Oh, he found a space on the right. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely.
These quarterbacks are nightmares to play. Pretty good coverage on the outside. Man-to-man, nobody looking at the quarterback. He takes off. He doesn't look like a quarterback. Looks like a running back. Shoes up.
Turning it on. They bring bring him down with a big play will move the sticks.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
First and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. This defense might be reeling after those last two and now facing first and goal. Davis will throw. Fires to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Here's the pressure. And that one was way too far for anybody to catch, except ticket holders. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Looking for the goal line.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
And it's no good. The missed field goal leaves us with a double-digit game still sitting at 10.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. Might as well give it to him again. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Takes the handoff. It's Tyson. Got enough for the first. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
The give to the back. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Great job by the defense dialing out some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
Going for the marker on the ground. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Back to throw, it's Jarvis. Rushes on him. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Memphis. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. We're just about ready to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And now this offense will take the field again. They opened this 3rd quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too. just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Caught near the sticks. It's Bentley. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. They'll go to the ground. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. They're going to go right back to him on first down. At the 35, he's open. He's loose on the left. And he will house it. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the ACC, which is why this one is notable. Pittsburgh is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Dan Marino, this might not be over just yet. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Louisville. We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick.
Lofts one high and deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
And that's a big shot. That's a big incompletion. But this offense has to continue to do more of that. When you're trailing and you've got to make plays, they got to find creative ways to push this ball down the field and get this offense in a flow.
That incompletion is an engraved invitation to the punt team. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. From the gun, the ground game. Breaks into the open. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Back to pass, it's Jarvis. Bringing the heat. It's complete to the right. Inside the 35. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
And what a great job of being cool under pressure. He knew there was a defender about to hit him, and he held on to it as long as he could before letting it go. He paid for it, but what an accurate shot vertically down the field for an explosive play in the passing game.
Offense picking up steam. 1st and 10 from the 31.
27, jump.
Here's the handoff. Got the first down. Looking for more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that lead.
Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Quarterback adapting. Saunters into the end zone for a touchdown. This guy is so slippery, so elusive. He just vaporizes right in front of the defense.
It's crazy. You can play touch football in an elevator and lose to this guy. He's that kind of quick.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And right down the middle. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Power football with the run. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Davis looking to pass. Fires to the right. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10.
6 propane. Let's go.
They'll start this drive with a pass. He lobs one high down the left side. Snares it with those big hands. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Unleashes to the end zone. It's down. There is no point in a field goal here, so the offense stays on the field on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Looking for the score. And down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the wideout. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. They've got enough for the first down. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Annapolis, Maryland, and the Naval Academy, where we're honored to watch some of the nation's finest square off on the gridiron. Today, a showdown between a pair of undefeated giants in a game that should have long-lasting implications. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, a squad looking to put on a show, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Navy Midshipmen. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Navy ready for kickoff as we get this game started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. We're just going to see what they do today.
Back to throw, it's Frost. With the catch, it's Tyson. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. They'll run it from the gun. Oh, he's got some space. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Got his man downfield. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Field gets a little tighter here in the red zone.
Some crossing routes are designed to beat man coverage, but that one worked out pretty well in zone. Nice job by the QB and receiver being on the same page, finding a soft spot, and getting the completion.
Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to the end zone. Makes the catch and gets the score. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game and get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Navy Midshipman offense comes out, and they'll try to put together their first drive of the game. They're led by a sensational signal caller, and Jesse, one thing every elite quarterback knows is where to find the weak spot in the secondary. And there might be a few of them there.
Yeah, there's no mystery where this quarterback is going to be throwing the football and who he's going to be trying to pick on. They knew coming into this game this was going to be the matchup they want to take advantage of. Now, David, the defense and their coordinator are going to have to find creative ways to help out this cornerback and use safety coverage over the top, some zone.
It's a seam wide open. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Midshipman. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And what execution by the offense. The quarterback making the right decision on the defender quickly. Get it to your running back. With the wide receivers and everybody else blocking in space, create an alley so the running back can do the rest and make the huge play for the touchdown.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. They'll go back to work on offense. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
The give on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The full force, the full-throated roar of the brigade helping this Navy defense. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense, because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
And here comes the Navy offense. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it, and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. Quick toss. There he goes. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch?
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
Sends it back in motion. Looking to pass. It's Horvat. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Navy! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Quarterback's ability to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Here comes the option. He'll toss it. Past the first down marker and still running. Across the 35, out of bounds, and the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. To the air on first down. He uncorks one deep. Hits him inside the 20, still going. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Huge play, puts them in the red zone, and now they'll snap it first and 10 from the 15. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Pocket breaking down. Gets it to him on the screen. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of down. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Just going to keep it after the snap. Picks up the first down, still moving. All by himself down the middle. He's at the 10. Touchdown, midshipman. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
This quarterback is so unique, and he's so special because of his running ability, his wiggle, his speed, and his burst in the open field. He's like a running back playing the quarterback position, and he shows you that on that play.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's got him. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Looking for a man. It's Frost. A strike downfield. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. Just on the edge of the red zone. First and 10 from the 21. Right down the middle. He's got an open man. He's got it, and he goes into the end zone for the touchdown. Extra point here will tie the game. And these offenses are just putting up numbers.
They got so much speed and so many positions with spread football now in college. It's so hard to stop. Defenses are just trying to hold on, shut them down in the red zone, and not give up a touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create some. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
He snuffed out behind the line again, went right back to the well and got the same bad result. Now they'll run the draw. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a fourth down. Navy will have to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Nice move to keep running. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. He got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's Frost. Makes the grab. Turns it on at midfield. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Going to try to get it himself. Quarterback gets the first down. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Tyson.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Second down coming up. Wants to go up top. Steps away. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. To the sidelines, and he tiptoes his way to a first down before going out of bounds. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Grab behind the line, it's Tyson. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the...
And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's got it on the run. And he's got a touchdown.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And Navy will go back on the attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Wide open downfield. He's loose on the right. Just like that. A huge gain, and they've got it inside the 10. They'll mark it at the 8. Navy will have it with a 1st and goal. Motion from the back. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find its way to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Navy! Setting up for the extra point and the tie. Well, we've got offenses just flat getting it done. I wonder how the defenses are going to counter all this firepower.
They are too, Reese. They're wondering how they're going to counter this offense. As you've seen the explosion, it's so hard, so much speed, and such effort like that. Offense is just, they got the upper hand.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Out of the gun, the inside give. At the 35, he's loose. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. The 20. Finds the finish line for the touchdown.
Okay, offensive line, give me a crack. I'll do the rest. How about the Jets, the speed? He just turns it on, going 70-plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, you could make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. Alabama is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe the Tide can't roll back into this one. They're trailing by 11 to Vanderbilt. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll send the back in motion. The give to the fullback. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. After a good pickup on the run, it's 2nd down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. And now on 2nd down for this offense.
Base 27 jump. Base ready to go.
They'll give it to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. To the air, it's Horvat. Under fire. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. Navy will have to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going to take a shot. Caught at the 25. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. This offense just gets a bolt of energy when they get a play like that. Now they're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. Snagged in the middle. It's Tyson. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Trying to punch it in. He bangs his way in for the score.
You know, there are so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
And let's finish this half now. And now we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
The give to the fullback. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Horvath. Throws to the wideout. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. That's reeled in. It's Kent. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The midshipman looking for a chunk play on 3rd and long.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll try to get outside. And that ball's on the ground behind the lock. Turning it on. Defense got it. They're on the run. Touchdown. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Navy offense. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
One snap coming before they head to the locker room. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, you have been calling a great broadcast today from there in Annapolis. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see two offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Navy Marine Corps Memorial.
just about set to get this second half underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at the...
He's loose on the right. The 30. Past the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, midshipman. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
And he's going to bring it out. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the offense back onto the field. To the air, it's Frost. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They're dealing with a second and long. From the gun, the running back has it. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside for defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
How nice is it as a play caller when you've got a running back as good as this guy, right? I mean, you can just dial up conservative run call.
Breaks into the open. Makes it past the marker. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. A big play for the defense with the first down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on second down. Trying to set up the screen. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. A huge third down here in the brigade from the Naval Academy, letting this offense hear it. Finds the tight end. He is stopped at the 47-yard line, and that's not nearly enough to move the chains. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They boot it away. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. And Navy will go back on the attack. That was a big stop by the defense. Now to see if they can take advantage and draw a little closer in this game as we're starting to get late. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Backed up now, here's second and long. Run it with the fullback. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. To throw, it's Horvat. Here's a heat. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Navy will have to punt it away. He'll haul it in right around the logo. And there he goes. He just about took that one to the house. They finally bring him down, but when you have a return like that, it pretty much eats up everything gained by the punt. He's looking to throw. And what a catch for the touchdown as he just gets the foot down.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this...
Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Just two. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football, in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game, David. This was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why offenses are ahead of defenses. In this game, it was no different.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. the Rebels will kick it away first. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Looking downfield, it's Frost. Pressure coming. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. And they're not on the same page there. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of the yardage he could on the punt return. So UNLV's offense will go to work for the first time. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. The short hands, it's Thomas. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy ways. Great job by the defense covering that thing up.
Now this offense is back on the field.
42 Spider.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Gets it past the marker. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Now across the 50 and at the 48-yard line, they'll have it 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Hand off from the shotgun. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. off play action on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to throw, it's Frost. Dan fires on the move. Complete to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's first down from the 11. Wants to go up top on first down. Incomplete behind the receiver. Maybe this freshman got a little too anxious. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Using his legs, it's Tyson. And he'll take him in for a touchdown. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Rebels offense is back on the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. Turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute and you've got to lock in.
Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. All right, guys, let's chat a little UNLV. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top two teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these two teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference who the top dog is.
Right on the money. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Here comes the heat. He'll try to do it himself. The Rebels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at second and a mile. Wants to throw. It's Calandria. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, a couple of Mountain West teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. Boise State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to New Mexico. The Mountain West likes to keep things interesting, fellas, and we'll circle back if anything big happens.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Now on first down from the 30. They'll run it from the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Back to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He stopped a little bit short. They'll mark it at the 38. It's 4th down.
Yeah, and a nice effort by the running back. Way to get some positive yards. Nice play call. Still short, though, right? Now it's 4th and short. Decision time. It's not a decision. You're going for it. But what play do you want to run to go for it?
Trying to keep the drive alive. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After converting that 4th down on the ground, now let's see what they've got on first. Flips it out on the screen. At the 45 on its way. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. This offense always looking for those big, explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. First snap in the red zone on this drive. The give to the back. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18. They need 1 yard on 3rd down to keep this one going. This will be the 8th play of the drive. Looking to throw, it's Frost. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
And this offense put together a really good drive, man. Like, that was a good drive, but 3rd down in the red zone when the field starts to shrink, they really struggle to try to find a play to get someone open.
On 4th down, looking to pass. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Gums. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Last completion got them a 1st down. Let's see what they do now. Leaves it with the back. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Gums. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Looking downfield on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Oh, they're after him. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Let's talk for just a minute here about UNLV. This is exactly how you want to start conference play. Early in the race for sure, but precisely the type of foundation you need to set.
And this is really the meat on the bone in the schedule, right? A lot of teams have out-of-conference games early in the season, but now is where it matters the most. You talk to any coach, they'll tell you, David, number 1 on the goal sheet is to win your conference.
There he goes. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stops. And the Rebels trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. 2nd and goal coming up. Dropping back, it's Calandria. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And he missed it. No good. And here in the 2nd quarter, we remain all knotted up. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Throws to the tight end. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Give to the back. Got the 1st down and more. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. They're going to ride this running back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Gets it out quickly. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He leaves it with his back. Turning it on! Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. He's now up to 83 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing. Couldn't really get started there. Pick up a 1 to the 35. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking for space. It's Tyson. Picks up the first down. Keep it on the ground, and he's in for the touchdown. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Still running at the 40. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
So now it's 2nd and long. The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Reynolds. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field. It's Valandria. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've moved it into scoring territory. 1st and 10 from the 11. The give out of the gun. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Makes the grab. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. The extra point here would tie the game.
Well, I love the decision-making by the quarterback, going to his go-to receiver in that situation of the game, but defense, come on. You got to know that's the guy the QB is looking for.
Number 38, set to kick this one away.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The give to the tailback. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. From the comfort of the pocket, he fires it to the right. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of the game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. The defense's head may still be spinning. They're just outside. Breaks into the open. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Moves away as he feels pressure. at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. The offense starts this drive in the shadow of its own end zone. Gives it on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
They'll try the run. Makes one man miss.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down.
Really nice job on 3rd down by this offense. This offense has struggled on 3rd downs throughout the season. Not even in the top 50, but you know what? When you make it 3rd and short, when you have the run-pass option and you're not predictable, you can be more successful. So let's see if this offense can continue to put themselves in good positions.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Memphis. And it's been a hard-fought battle today. 2 teams out there playing ball and treating this crowd to a memorable first half. Seems to me, and I know I'm going to sound like a coach here, the team that limits turnovers and strings together productive drives is going to be the one celebrating a well-earned victory today. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. We've got a good one going here in the 3rd quarter, all tied up as he's set to kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
On second down defensively, I'm always like, hey, let's get to 3rd down. Really good job by the offense. It's like, nah, we're going to stick this run right down your throat, get the 1st down on 2nd down. We don't need 3rd downs.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught over the middle, it's Reynolds. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Rebels getting set on 1st and 10. Give to the running back. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line.
He was trying to do it all by himself. At the end of the day, it's a tackle for loss.
I mean, the number of tackles he broke at some point, somebody's got to get blocked to help the guy out a little bit.
Man, the defense was like a bunch of zombies on that last play. They just would not stop chasing that ball carrier.
Leaves it with the back. Makes a man miss. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. The Rebels kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Looking for a man. It's Calandria. Now improvising. Slithers into space. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. The option look. He'll pitch it. Fights off a defender. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. It's a draw. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. A field goal here will put them on top, but a touchdown's what you want in a game like this. Grabbed over the middle. It's Gums. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Running back searching for a hole. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got his man downfield. He's loose. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Looking to throw, it's Frost. Makes the catch. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on first down. Still looking, on the move. That's caught. It's Williamson. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. 3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Trying to find the end zone. Makes the grab and steps into the end zone for the touchdown. And with the extra point, they take a 21-17 lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Gives it on the option. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. He's taking the shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. It'll be 3rd and long. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Pulls it in down the sideline. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. And the Rebels will have it 1st and 10. To the air, it's Calandria. He's got his man.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Looking to throw again. Got it in the middle. It's Gums. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Reynolds.
Love the play call on the RPO. That time the defender bites on the run fake, and that opens up the window for the slant coming in behind it. Nice job.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It's good. That brings them to within 1. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Mountain West. Boise State is trailing right now, but I'm old enough to remember the 07 season where this program ran the Statue of Liberty play to win the Fiesta Bowl. If that group could find a way, there's hope for this team. They're trailing by just 4 to New Mexico. Any change of momentum, any notable highlights from Mountain West country, we'll let you know, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the tight end. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. All down, and they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying play action. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run. Not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. The give on the inside. Found that crease, and they knock him down after a pickup of 5 to the 32. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking for an open area to his left. He's got it. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
This is so interesting right now watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Firing to the right, complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. Quickly complete. He will not get there. A stop on 3rd down leaves him with a 4th down from the 18-yard line. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Rebels offense is back on the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
To the air, it's Calandria. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Rebels can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Pulls it and fires to the left. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. And the Rebels will snap it on 1st and 10.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. How about the blow he delivered in banging his way to the 41? They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the catch. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Wants to throw on first down. Able to get a foot down in bounds and make the catch. The Rebels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Got his man quickly. Breaks the 2 and runs through another guy. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. And the Rebels, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Looking to throw on first down. He caught it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Dropping back, it's Calandria. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Gets the back moving. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Down 4 late, they have to convert on 4th down to keep hope alive. Trying to keep this drive alive. He did not get there, and they'll have to give up the football, and they might have just seen this game slip away. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting to drive from their own 1. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Now on second down, and we'll probably see another run, and that might do it if they can get a first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff and a national championship. They have that kind of talent. They're not surprised they're 6-0. They're looking to do bigger things.
No, 6-0 is great, but that's not the goal.